everybody, I'm Sai and oh baby, Star Wars Battlefront beta and has just ended. By the time I'm releasing this video, it has actually almost been a week. And it's quite amazing what it has achieved. 9 million players, I just looked up on the main site. 9 million people have played in the Star Wars Battlefront beta, which, according to EA Star Wars Battlefront website, has been the biggest beta test in EA's history, which is very nice to hear. Now, I just want to talk about the couple of things, kind of like the pros and the cons of the Star Wars Battlefront beta, things that went well, things I'm happy with, and things that didn't go that well. Kind of things that should be improved until the full game is being release, which is in a month, almost a full month, as much as I remember at the time I'm recording this audio. Now, we had several games that we could play. We could either play Drop Zone, which I very much love, more than any other game that we had available. Now, we didn't have a very big selection, but I loved it. And I was very much fond of playing it. Then it was sort of Walker Sword, kind of mixed, and then you were able to play 5 rounds of the survival stuff that we were shown in that trailer, the trailers we got. And first of all, let's just kind of start with the pros. One thing I think that worked out well, the game itself worked surprisingly well for beta. It only took once that one time the game crashed, I just exited out of the game and just the screen went black and the game just kind of crashed. I had to restart, but it didn't take long to restart, which I found very nice. Another thing I found nice. My words. Another thing I found very nice and I'm positive about is when EA announced or DICE announced that we'll be getting a matchmaking system rather than battle log where you see. I kind of set back to it because it's only the kind of thing I kind of like imagine from Counter-Strike or something. I mean, there are more games out there that do that, but I'm not too sure now. I have Counter-Strike, I like playing, but it's not my favorite game, so I wasn't too sure about that matchmaking system. But when I went on there, the entire layout of the main menu, it just felt good. It was simple to understand. You just click that button, you just click that button, and then you'd be bloop, put into your team in the lobby, and everything would be good. One thing that was also good, I thought, is that you cannot switch teams, because often when you would be playing in Battlefield 4 or something, you would often see people switching from team to team to team to team. It's just like, alright, that team's winning at the moment, I'll just switch over to them, and at one point you would just end up having 10 level, just 10 players at level 140, and you're stuck at that one team where the highest level is at around 70, and then about 80% of the players are below level 20. Not the kind of nicest thing. So probably this matchmaking system should probably solve a lot of rage quit problems and anger management issues people might have had while playing the Battlefield 4 online player. Yeah. Another thing I also found that was good is how the game was running. Now, I had a look at the specs, and the specs kind of made me go, kind of like the minimal specs, because my graphics card is completely fine looking at the specs, perfectly fine, no issue with it. However, when I was looking at a graphics card, I was just thinking like, alright then. I'm not too sure about that, because my graphics card is at the minimum kind of like set point that you should have. You know, the GTX 660, the minimum that's kind of recommended. So I went on there, I was kind of thinking like, how's this going to go? So I just went into settings, turned the graphics up to high, not to ultra, I didn't want to go too over the top. I just went into there and put everything higher up. However, I have to say, I did turn down the graphics resolution a tiny bit to 90, just to ensure a smooth run. And I actually found very amazing that I was running at a steady 60 FPS, which was very, very satisfying considering that what happened there. I mean, I'm running Battlefield 4 and that's older at a sometimes lower frame rate, and it just uses up more of my PC. I can just kind of like see it in the bottom corner. Battlefield is just using more. So that's kind of one thing I found out. And also about the bugs, there were some bugs which I'm going to talk about later in the video. But all in all, it was smooth, everything was running smooth. I was surprised I was running so nicely and such a nice graphic settings. Now, what were the cons of this painting? Well, it feels like the first con that they could kind of work on is the HUD. It feels kind of questionable. Now, at the bottom left, you kind of have this health bar. It feels a tiny bit too big in terms of length. I'll kind of leave it there, and also spot seems fine. However, it just feels a tiny bit too big. I mean, it's good for me to know where my health is at, but you don't have to splash it in my face or something. So, if in the full game they could maybe just kind of have some kind of like HUD personalization options, kind of like they added later on in Battlefield 4, that'd be perfect. So that you can just make things fit the way you want them to. Now, let's go over to the bottom left corner of the screen, where you have your minimap. Minimap worked fine. It felt a tiny bit smallish, and if you could maybe add some transparency to it, that would be nice. Now I'd like to have a relatively large minimap compared to other players, but I like to have it relatively transparent so that I can still very clearly see what's going on down there in the bottom right corner. But just so I can see it a bit clearer, because I don't have to go right into my screen, just force my face against it to be able to see what's going on there. And maybe if on the map you can see a tiny bit more kind of like terrain features, that'd be kind of nice, because it was all just kind of like grey, white. So maybe if they could just kind of like make that just that tiny bit clearer. Because in the original Battlefront games, the minimaps definitely did feel a lot clearer. Now if we just move up a bit. At the top on Walker's World, and also with all the other games, you have this top bar. It feels fine. I feel like you can just kind of leave it there. It's not really annoying you that much. It's okay. Maybe a tiny bit too thick again. It just takes away a lot of space. Or maybe you could have some kind of like turn on, turn off key forward, or just again add some kind of transparency settings for it. Now if we move over to the middle right of the screen, we will have this chat. I feel like that the chat, or not really chat, but rather death messages, that was just horrifying to see it on that right corner. Very much horrifying. It just feels so out of place. It's kind of sitting there, right in the middle of the screen, just that empty text sitting there, just going in there. It just feels so much out of space. If they would at least just like, now, I would rather be fond of putting it into the upper left corner. But you can also put it on the right corner, I'm fine with that, but just take it out of the middle of that right side. Just put it into some kind of corner out of the way. It just wasn't nice. It didn't feel comfortable to play with. Now most of the time I just ignored it, but when he saw it, it was just kind of there. We were staring at it. It's like we were just staring at something just uncomfortably, and it was just kind of like awkwardly staring back. It just did not feel nice. And last thing about the HUD are the power cards at the bottom right corner. Now, I saw a video of Level Captain, already talking about that. It's too big, that's what he said, and I just have to say, I agree, it's just too big. Make it smaller. Again, add some more settings in the full game. I hope there will be some settings to personalize all of that stuff. I just hope it will just be there, or just for everything, just add transparency settings. So you can at least kind of see through if you can't change the size. It would at least be something that you can kind of like give players that want to kind of like play the game on a bit of a high level see things faster, react to things faster. That would just kind of be nice. Now, sadly, what we weren't able to see now in the beta is character customization. I would have loved to see character customization now. It looked very cool. I mean, it was just kind of like sitting there, or it just screamed at me. I just want to go in there and I would just do like things like, I don't know, change clothes, I don't know, put a beard on there, mustache, I don't know, just make it fun. It's Star Wars, but maybe just add some fun into it. So that's just kind of what I was thinking about Star Wars Battlefront beta. I mean, in all, it was a beta, it was running well. Also, if I just go back to the pros again, I also feel like that kind of like the spine system, unlocking system, it also worked out well. So all in all, I feel that the pros overweighed the cons. It was just generally, for beta, I felt it was running good. Now, until the full game, however, there still need to be things done. However, I do believe that DICE, please DICE, do not let me down. I believe in you, that they can make a good game out of that until that very date, the very 19th of November, come around and bring us a very nice game. It's going to be very nice to play for everyone, competitive and non-competitive players. So that's my opinion on the Battlefront beta. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please do forget me if it was a bit longer than maybe just like the normal rambling about. So I'm Sai. Please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. I put a lot of effort into this video, especially sometimes frustrating gameplay that I got in Battlefront beta. And I just hope to see you next time. I'll be posting several more of these videos. So, see you next time guys. I'm Sai, and I'm out. I'll see you again.